Did Joe Biden win the election, Congresswoman Greene?
Joe Biden is the president of the United States.
Absolutely, but you pushed a big lie that said he did not win the election.
There was election fraud.
You drove those people to the Capitol on January 6th with your lie.
We're going to move on. Josh Rowe, it's your turn to ask
and my
a question
husband has
to
proof
Marjorie
of it.
Taylor Greene.
We have FOIA evidence of proof of election fraud that came out.
So why do you keep saying that?
Well, there's plenty of evidence. We had 740,000 ballots with no chain of custody. Those ballots shouldn't have been counted. We had election
Where is the
laws
evidence of that?
Dana, there's plenty of evidence. You can find it. I'm happy to send it to your team. The problem is the media won't cover it. And
we've covered this extensively, and what you just said has been debunked.
Only one side of it, Dana. The real issue, Dana, is that the people don't trust our elections. They haven't since 2000.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this video and this video. They're the same video. Both Marjorie Taylor Greene and Kari Lake are espousing MAGA talking points at two different times during two different events. Not surprising or shocking. Both MTG and Lake will pretend like they did stuff for their respective districts or states when in reality, it has been or will be Biden's American Rescue Plan. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene's take, or lack of one, was when she was debating Marcus Flowers as part of the Atlanta Press Club's 2022 Louder Milk Young debate series, a run of debates featuring candidates for several federal and statewide offices on the ballot in November in Georgia. MTG's opponent for her seat in Congress started out of the gate saying, first and foremost, I am running as Marcus Flowers, not Marjorie Taylor Greene. You know, I got into this campaign because of the events of January 6th and Congresswoman Greene's participation in that. In response, Marge said, you cannot accuse me of insurrection. I was a victim of the January 6th riots as any other member of Congress. That was the third day I had on the job. I had nothing to do with what happened there that day, and I will not have you accuse me of that. And 3 days later, I was requesting for a pardon from President Trump. Okay, I added that last sentence, but this is what you may have missed before the clip I opened with where MTG said, my husband has the proof of it, referring to election fraud claims, adding, we have Freedom of Information Act evidence of proof of election fraud that came out. I don't know what proof she's talking about. Marcus Flowers doesn't know what proof she's talking about. Neither do the moderators or, most importantly, judges in and around Georgia. It's weird how people can't readily provide proof of what we know as the big lie, especially on a stage where they should be prepared to do so. The same can be said for Kari Lake. Lake is running for governor of Arizona. You would think she had proof on hand, although she says that's not what she agreed to come on CNN in order to talk about. I mean, that's a thing. And yes, we all should be waiting for her to send her proof to CNN in order for them to show what she's got. I wonder if there's any difference between Marjorie Taylor Greene's and Kari Lake's takes is that Lake's was on a CNN segment and not on a debate stage because her opponent, Katie Hobbs, who also had time to speak to Dana Bash on CNN, refuses to debate her. You should know, Hobbs should know, that Kari Lake refuses to commit to accept the results of her election. Of course, unless she wins. As Lake pointed out herself, Stacey Abrams never conceded, so is that her way of telling us that denying election results is a bad thing and she knows it? Look, until midterms, we're going to see and hear this same nonsense, and clearly, depending on how these elections turn out, the big lie will spawn smaller lies in the same pictures and videos, and there will be no difference. For Rebel HQ, I'm Jeff Wiggins. My architect knows Japanese. For more from the Young Turks, stay right here. To see additional content from yours truly, click on the Jeff Wiggins hashtag. You can also find me on my YouTube channel, We Gonna Be Alright. Thanks for watching.